we speak to Mkhuleko Hlengwa, who speaks for the Inkatha Freedom Party, but he's also in Parliament. Mr. Hlengwa, thank you so much for your time this evening. Your reaction?
Thank you much. Good evening and to the viewers. Well, notwithstanding the rules of natural justice, wherein one is presumed innocent until proven guilty, we believe that this is the correct and right decision by the former Speaker to resign from her post in order for her to dedicate her attention to her legal matters without dragging Parliament along any further. This has been a difficult period for Parliament, wherein the chief lawmaker has been embroiled in legal battles and making it somewhat difficult for Parliament to function. We'll also recall that she is the chairperson of the National Assembly Programming Committee. She had a number of matters before the House and the committee as well, the Ethics Committee, insofar as the salary adjustments to the Special Parliament are concerned. Therefore, we think that this closes a chapter for Parliament and allows that in the last remaining weeks, the work of Parliament continues uninterrupted and without compromise. And we believe that the law must run its course insofar as the former Speaker is concerned, and for her to subject herself to the legal processes until they arrive at a logical and legal conclusion.
You talk about Parliament and the work that, she was still seized with as this, now investigation comes. But what would you say has been the impact on the image of the National Assembly?
Well, of course, the Parliament found itself in a difficult position because its attention had to be focused now on handling the issues around the Speaker. We had the uncertainties insofar as the motion of no confidence, which was due to be scheduled. You had the Speaker herself unable to perform her duties, and the absence of clarity insofar of what it meant in legal terms for the Speaker to be on leave. Therefore, it was a very difficult period at a very difficult time generally for Parliament when it is trying to conclude its business. Moreover, of course, if you are a public representative and a member of Parliament specifically, there is a public expectation that you will conduct yourself in a manner which is consistent with the law and the Constitution. And so when such serious allegations are leveled against the head of the institution, it does actually breed a problem for the institution itself. And so we believe that it is the correct decision for the Speaker to have stepped down and resigned from her post so that she does not take Parliament along further in this legal battle. It was never a parliamentary matter. These are matters arising from her tenure, or other allegations arising from her tenure in the executive as Minister of Defence. And so Parliament found itself inheriting in part allegations which are not of the making of Parliament.
And some of your colleagues that we've spoken to here on the show this evening about this very story say that, while they welcome this particular move for her to resign as the Speaker of the National Assembly, it does come somewhat a little late, because they say that they expected her to resign as soon after the allegations surfaced. What do you say to that?
Well, that will always be a matter of interpretation. I'm not the Speaker's spokesperson, but she wanted to exercise her legal right in the manner in which she did, and the fact that she is now falling on her sword following that court judgment yesterday, we believe that in itself that was correct, because as initially said, the rules of natural justice still apply. She is presumed innocent until proven guilty, but what we do not want is the albatross of these allegations hanging around Parliament. And so the issue of timing will always be debated. What we really want to appreciate is the fact that she has taken this decision. We can close that door. The work of Parliament continues without this albatross. And of course, she will still have to answer for questions around the violations of the Powers and Privileges Act, notwithstanding her resignation, alongside the chairperson of the SABC, on the basis that there is a matter which has been brought before the Ethics Committee around the misleading of the House, insofar as the salary of the Secretary to Parliament is concerned. So on that basis, Parliament will still have to pursue those matters whilst the Speaker, former Speaker rather, continues to deal with her legal matters. So we believe that it's a closed door now, and where the Parliament has got responsibilities and obligations insofar as where she is concerned, those must be pursued through the Ethics Committee.
All right, IFP spokesperson Mkhuleko Hlengwa there of the resignation of the National Assembly Speaker, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula.